This video is a summary of everything that was said in the coin's warning. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my station to get more XRP news and news about cryptocurrencies in general. Look at this now. It's clear that XRP is not a security. This is why. Before we go any further, there is a new crypto airdrop going on Telegram right now. It will soon be over. Make sure that you take part in this airdrop. Just below the movie there is a link. Do not miss this. Let's watch more of our movie. Stuart Alderode, the chief legal officer of Ripple, has added to the debate surrounding XRP by saying again that it is not a security. After a landmark court decision in July 2023 by Judge Annalisa Torres that XRP was not a security, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is not contesting the main finding. However, it is appealing some parts of the decision about how XRP should be classified. Alderode used XL, also known as Twitter, to clear up the misunderstanding by giving a funny example. In order to make his point, he posted a picture of a Taylor Swift concert ticket and said that it was like XRP selling concert tickets again doesn't make it safe. When you trade XRP, it doesn't immediately have to follow all the rules that apply to securities. By comparing these two things, we can see that not all things that are traded are considered stocks on the market. Ripple is now getting ready to file Form C with their answer in order to meet the standards. The main point of the SEC's appeal is the claims against Ripple execs Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsson. This SEC wants an 18-vote hearing against them because they are accused of helping to make and sell XRP. In 2020, when XRP was sold on platforms, it was found not to be a security, which was a small win for Ripple. After that win, this lawsuit, which could last until 2025, was filed. In the ongoing court case between Ripple and the SEC, Ripple plans to respond to the SEC's most recent request, but the ongoing case keeps making people question the price rise of XRP. At the moment, the price of XRP is 54 cents, which is a small drop of 0.6. The SEC is not disputing the fact that XRP is not a property. This is because new information about the case makes it even less clear what will happen next. Ever since Diz made his choice, the market has been marked by cautious optimism. Experts in cryptocurrencies say that XRP could soon reach $1.50, even though it is only worth $0.55 right now. Even though open holdings in the futures market have grown by more than 2% and now total $0, this is still the case. $770 million, even though there has been 11% less trade in the last 24 hours. James Murphy, who goes by the name Metal Wayman, talked about the ongoing disagreement between the SEC and Ripple in a recent interview. He answered the important question of who the SEC is protecting in this case. It was asked of him on the Good Morning Crypto show if the Securities and Exchange Commission talks chasing Ripple to protect regular small investors, or are they really looking out for big investors who got in early and have made a lot of money since 20? The Securities and Exchange Commission thinks its job is to protect clients and keep the financial markets running smoothly, but Murphy said things are very different in reality. In this case, the agency is not looking out for the interests of either individual users of XRP or institutions that bought XRP at a discount. Their investments have done well. None of the institutions have ever sued Ripple for breaking securities rules. The lawyer said that the SEC's case should not have been filed in the first place. He stressed that the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) only has so much money and should focus on looking into cases where there are clear violations. The Securities and Exchange Commission chose to go after a case that didn't actually cause any harm or loss. He drew comparisons between the situation and the case against Coinbase, a public company that gives clear financial reports. He made it sound like the SEC is not helping anyone with these things. Based on what he found, Murphy came to the conclusion that it would be hard to refund any companies if there were no people who had lost money. This makes me question whether or not the matter is legal. What this means for people who own XRP because of the Ripple effect. The court battle between Ripple and the SEC is still going on, and both sides are getting ready to appeal a decision that was made earlier. The Securities and Exchange Commission plans to appeal the district court's decision, even though Ripple plans to file a cross-appeal on the SEC claims. Because there are always problems with regulations, the price of XRP has stayed about the same at $0.54. The world, a lot of progress has been made by Ripple, especially with its foreign payment solutions, which are used by more than 300 banks. People are now talking about the idea of Ripple going public through an IPO or straight listing. This has made people interested in what this might mean for the company and the cryptocurrency market as a whole. In his series of X posts, he talks about what he learned from Amazon's IPO. Jake Claver, who goes by the name Beyond Broke, has found a strong link between Ripple and Amazon's first public offering, IPO, which happened in January 1997. Basically, he says that Ripple could use the money it gets from an IPO to explore new opportunities in the blockchain world, just like Amazon did when it went public from being an online bookstore to a huge marketplace. A lot of good court decisions have been coming to the company lately. Many people think that these changes will allow the company to consider going public, which would be a major turning point in the company's future. In what ways might going public work? Therefore, if Ripple chooses to go ahead with an IPO, it could lead to a number of positive outcomes. Klaver said that the money that was raised could help Ripple grow its business, enter new markets, and complete its research and development projects better. Along with this, it's possible that the XRP system will get better, and new ideas like smart contracts and digital currencies issued by central banks will be looked into. The number of wallet transactions on the XRP record has already gone up, and if the IPO goes well, it will make the network even stronger. But right now, it's not clear whether it will be a public sale or a direct listing. Klaver talks about the pros and cons of direct listing vs. initial public offering, as well as the differences between an IPO and a straight listing. In an initial public offering IPO, new shares are issued to raise money. In a direct listing, on the other hand, existing owners can sell their shares without having to raise more money. Given that Ripple has a strong financial situation with more than $1.03 billion in cash on hand, a direct listing might be better for the company than a traditional initial public offering. It's possible for this way to be more open and cost less. Ripple would also have the chance to solidify its place in the world of banking. The information given is not meant to be taken as trade advice. Any purchases made based on the information on this page are not the responsibility of the people who made them. Before making any investment decisions, you should definitely do your own study and talk to a professional who knows what they're talking about.